What's happening, guys? Thanks for coming to my channel, Nervous Poltergeist. I'm Brian. Make sure to subscribe. Follow us on Facebook. Anyway, cut to the chase. We're here at Seth's house. You can't see him. Let me see him.
Yeah, now you can see me, I think.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah? That was a really pushy intro.
I'm pushing it, man. You know, ain't no one want to hear us talk. They want to see action.
They want us to go do stuff.
Right? We got Lucas. Look at that
Right.
beautiful
Big boy
smile.
Lucas.
What's going on, beautiful ladies?
That's right. Lucas is single.
Mm-hmm. Single, ready to mingle.
That's right. Seth, he's taken.
Damn it.
It's okay. All right, let's go ahead and get going.
Alright, let's go. What's up, everybody? Seth and Nervous Poltergeist here. Tonight, got a fun little episode as we explore my house because it's haunted. So a little background information here. I've lived in this house for about 6 years now. In that 6 years, we have had multiple shadow people, lights getting turned on and off, random toys from my kids getting turned on, or activating, I should say, when they are turned off. We have objects getting knocked out of our hands and getting thrown off of shelves or cupboards, just anything like that. Also heard what sounds like children running throughout the house in the middle of the night. And just the other night, we heard what we thought was one of our children crying and screaming in the middle of the night. When we went to check, she was still asleep in her bed. Alright, everybody, so we're inside the house now. We're inside my house now. And we're going to start things off with dowsing rod. Alright. There is a spirit here with us. Would you please cross the rods? Thank you. Are you... If you are a female, would you please uncross the rods? Guess that's a no. Let's see here. If you're between the ages of 15 and 30, would you please uncross the rods?
Getting a fast response on that one.
Okay, thank you.
15 and 30.
15 and 30, alright. Are you closer to 20? If so, cross the rods. Are you closer to 30? If so, cross the rods.
We got a 30-year-old male.
At least 30.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why you're here? If so, uncross the rods. He doesn't know. Do you understand why we are here? If you do, uncross the rods. Okay.
Ask it if it lives here, like if this is its house.
Is this your house? Did you live here at one point? If so, can you uncross the rods?
Well, that was quick.
Yup.
That was... Okay, if it's at least 30... Oh, should I ask for a president?
You were not going to get an answer from the dowsing rods that way. It's their yes or no
Oh,
questions.
that's right. What's a good one to ask it?
How many spirits are here? If there's more than one spirit.
Are you the only spirit here? If so, cross the rods.
Just going farther apart.
So I guess that means no.
Yeah, it means there's more than one.
Are we only talking to you? If so, cross the rods. Are we talking to 3 of you? If so, cross the rods. So 4 of you.
I think it's crossing them. Oh, wait. Yeah.
3 or 4, is it 4?
Three
There's
or four. Yeah. There's definitely 4.
Do you all know why you were here? No, that's not good.
That's fine. But now they're uncrossing. It looks that way.
Does that mean they don't know?
I'm not sure.
Do they want to communicate?
If you would wish to communicate more with us, cross the rods.
Let's see, yes. Ask if it's trying to tell us something.
Mm-hmm. Would you like us to do or use other means to communicate with you? If so, uncross the rods.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, thank you.
We use ghost box then?
I think we should go to the ghost box here.
What are you thinking?
Thank you.
That is...
This box it is.
There's some good responses right there. Okay.
That's quick.
It's a bit more... Well, no, that fits in about with what I was assuming there was here.
Yeah.
With the 2 shadow people.
Yeah, I mean,
Man.
that's the quickest I've ever seen him move.
Yeah.
And I used, well, I only used one at Gettysburg, but still. It's pretty good stuff.
I mean, I know I've seen at least 2 shadow people. And I know there's something that is just everywhere and then whatever makes noise in the middle of the night.
Let's try and get it to talk. Maybe we'll use a ball or something. See if.
Do we
it
have
seems
one?
like it's got a good bit of energy.
Yeah.
Just might be able to move a ball.
I believe we have a ball over on the other side here.
I got one in the ghost box.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that works. The floor is nice and flat, so we should be able to do that.
Yeah. Alright guys, so we're going to switch to the ghost box. And we're going to get the ball and see if we can get it to roll. And we're just going to go from there. So, alright, I'll see you in a second. Is there anybody here tonight? Can you please tell us your name?
Sound like Tim.
Tim. Isn't that your old neighbor? Or your old, the guy that used to live here? The guy that,
It
like...
was either Tim or Tom.
Did you say your name was Tim? Ooh, that was close. That was like clear yes.
Okay. Well, hello, Tim.
Can you tell us? Yeah, can you tell us how old you are? It sounded like it said 30.
Can you please repeat that?
said no.
Is there a reason why you cannot repeat that? What?
I don't know. Can you tell us what year it is? Did you hear anything?
I heard like two different sound or two different voices. Almost.
Can you tell us who the president is?
We need you to speak clearly into the device.
Yo, that ball was just moved. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Can you please move the ball? Can you roll it? I heard a yes. I heard like yes twice.
Yeah. How many of you are there?
It's only one.
Is there only one of you?
It's not yet.
It sounded like a yes. We have to listen back to that one.
Can you please move the ball for us? Huh?
It's moving a little.
Yeah.
Oh, can you see that?
You can't really see it on camera, but it is swaying back and forth a little bit. It's like they're trying. Can you tell us who the president is? What do you say?
Couldn't quite pick that out. Do you know why you're here? No.
Wow. Is this still your house?
There's the ball again.
Yeah, that ball is moving.
Do you still live here?
What is that?
Oh no. He likes talking when I talk. Do you intend to harm us?
I said yes.
See, that sounds like a different voice, though.
How many spirits are here tonight?
I feel like there's a high sounding voice and a deep sounding voice.
Yeah, there's definitely more than one. What?
They don't know how to.
If you are angry, can you please move the ball? Can you roll the ball? That was a weird sounding voice right there. What'd it say?
It said no. At least that's what it sounded like.
What? How long have you been here?
That was that other voice again.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're fighting for control over it. Because one comes on, then the other.
And then the other comes off, yeah. Did it say stop?
No one should probably stop.
Do you want us to stop trying to talk to you? It definitely seems like we're talking to more than one.
There's definitely more than one because when we ask it why it's here, one says, I don't know, and the other one just says no.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the one just doesn't want to tell us, but the other one has no idea why.
Yeah. That almost sound like help.
Do you need help? Yo, that was a clear yes. Can you tell me if you see a white light? Did it say yes?
No.
Can you please repeat that?
So I didn't know that time. Are you stuck here?
Wait, that was a different voice. That one was a no.
See, on the dowsing rods, we confirmed it was at least 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
We've heard 2 different voices and now a third. Unless that's the same one.
Is it possible that it's like a family?
Are you a family?
Are you part of a family that used to live here? No.
No.
Do you know how you got here? No.
No.
Have you ever been to this house before? Is that a no?
I don't know. Answer in the middle of the question.
Yeah, it did.
I'll ask it again. Have you ever been to this house before?
No. Or is that yes?
That sounded like a no. I'm at a complete stump.
I am too. We're gonna have to go back over this and
Yeah.
decipher what we can understand, but
Do you want to leave?
yes.
I did hear that. Are there any bad people here?
Sounded like a no, but
Can you please repeat that?
Do any of you wish harm on anyone here?
I think that was a no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like a no.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us?
Help.
Your helmet. Did it say help? What did you guys hear?
I heard help.
Let's go.
What do you want help with?
Sound like go.
Is there somebody after you?
Do you need help crossing to the other side? There's that other voice again.
Yeah. It's like there's too many people talking
There are.
at once.
Is it okay if we leave you alone now?
What'd it say?
Said no. It's either no or go.
Do you want us to leave?
It's trying.
Just trying to say something.
There's just...
It sounded like help again. But I don't know what it, I don't know.
It seems like there's too many of them trying to talk at once. Unfortunately, we're going to have to stop. What? Unfortunately, we're going to have to stop communication right now. We will come back later and try and talk to you again.
Alright, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's just best to end it and say thank you.
Exactly.
Alright guys, so we're not sure what's going on. We're gonna have to actually do some research. Out of the years I've done this, I've never really been stumped. I'm not sure as to why it's constantly asking for help or anything like that. What do you guys think?
Honestly, I'm stumped too. I mean, I live here. I have to deal with this on a daily basis. I'm sure from the interview earlier, you guys understand. I've seen multiple things here. I've had multiple things happen. From just the shadow people to random things I'm carrying being knocked out of my hand or just thrown across the room. Or the sound of what sounds like people running across, the upstairs floor while I'm down here in the basement. Unfortunately, though, we're going to have to do research into my house to figure out if anything has happened here before. At least that's my take on it. I don't know what you're thinking, Brian. Luke, you have any words?
I think there's definitely spirits here. From what it seems like, they're trapped, or they need help with something. But obviously, we don't know. They can't communicate it.
It seems like they're all trying to communicate at once.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that doesn't help us help them. So, unfortunately for you guys, you won't be able to experience what I'm going to experience tonight and throughout the rest of the week or weeks until we get back to do a better, more lengthy investigation. Other than that, that's all we can do for right now.
Yeah. Did you guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brandon, what's your take on this?
Personally, I just think there are too many of them. They just run across each other, which makes the ghost box hard. But, I mean, I guess the dowsing rods gives us a more clear answer, but we don't know who we're getting those answers from. I think it could have been a family that somehow met their demise here.
Yeah.
It honestly could have been.
I think it's a people with a strong connection. From the ghost box, it sounds like it could have been a man, maybe a woman, and maybe a child.
True that. I mean,
Because we got a voice that was definitely deeper. We got a voice that was a little more high pitched, and one that was very high pitched.
And we did confirm the male sounding voice. He confirmed his name was Tim.
Mhm.
He confirmed it to
Yes.
Tim. And I think that while we were speaking in the spirit box, I moved from one side of the group to the other, and I think that there was a definite temperature change at one point.
I did notice that as well. I didn't mention it. I don't know if anybody else mentioned it. I thought it was getting rather warm in here. And you guys don't know this. Brian and Brianna, they definitely know this. I keep my basement around 55-ish, 60 degrees all year round.
Definitely not.
But it just seemed when I was
Yeah.
on the side Brian was on towards the door, it was a little warmer on that side than when I moved to the side that Seth was on.
it was very hot where I was.
Away from the door. Yeah, it was clearly warmer on Brian's
It
side.
should be colder by the door.
It
because
it should be
cracked
colder
and
over
stuff.
there.
Yeah.
But it was definitely not.
So,
So I would say there's definitely something here. Now whether it wants to hurt you, that's hard to tell
so
at
far,
this point.
I mean, they did say no, and then they said yes. They changed their mind.
yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to do another one after we do some research. You'll have to do some research on the house.
I'm gonna have to. If you guys have any suggestions on ways to check history of a house or any tests I should do, leave them in the comments. We will be reading them. We read all your comments. And if you guys have suggestions, I will do them. And I can record them, or we can all gather together again and do them as a group.
Yeah, we can do it that way too. All right. So once again, it's Luke, Brianna,
Yep.
and Seth. I want to thank you guys again for coming to our channel, Nervous Poltergeist. I'm Brian. Follow us on Facebook. Everything, all the updates and stuff you need to know about this channel, want to know if we're still alive and everything, is on Facebook. Follow us there. Subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss a video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.